Traditional finance will scream from the top of their lungs how bad crypto and Bitcoin is, how dangerous it is, and why it is a threat to the US dollar when they are secretly investing in these types of products. What am I talking about? Well, it was just reported that Vanguard bought $560 million worth of Bitcoin mining stocks. Yes, that does not mean that they own Bitcoin, but they own Bitcoin mining stocks. So essentially, they're profiting off of Bitcoin. And what's even worse about this is Vanguard will not allow their customers, whether accredited or not accredited, to have access to crypto or Bitcoin related products. It's literally on their website. But the funny thing about it is, they actually own Bitcoin. Wendy, what are you talking about? How does Vanguard own Bitcoin? Well, if you go ahead and Google on up Vanguard and MicroStrategy, it will tell you that Vanguard is the second largest shareholder of MicroStrategy. Their stake is 8.52%. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that MicroStrategy owns over 140,000 Bitcoins, over 140,000. Y'all know Michael Saylor, Bitcoin's bull. So it's always very interesting to me to see these types of things come out, especially out of nowhere, especially when we see these traditional financial companies absolutely smash crypto. If you're brand new to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day, I'm WendyO. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and push this information out because we need to get this out to as many people as possible. This is important. Also, too, the Bitcoin ETFs not getting approved. Well, the spot ETFs not getting approved. Why? Well, it just looks like that 5 of the Bitcoin spot ETFs that were requesting to get approved, they all revised and added their SSA, the intermediary that basically indicates that no market manipulation is happening, as Coinbase. The interesting thing about that is Coinbase is currently getting absolutely reamed by the SEC. The SEC is going to have to step up and do something, and they're probably going to end up approving it. So where am I going with all this? Where am I going all this? Well, Grayscale also just slammed the SEC over the Bitcoin ETF disparity and said that the SEC is consistent on Bitcoin ETF approvals. A futures Bitcoin ETF is a lot more risky and a lot more volatile than a spot ETF, which again makes a whole lot of sense. In addition to that, we have former SEC and CFTC members calling for crypto assets to have their own separate entity to regulate them. And Jay Clayton from the SEC actually came out and said the way that the SEC is going about things is not actually protecting anybody. Also, too, the former CFTC chairman says that crypto regulations can't wait until litigation concludes. We need standards today. The funny thing about it is these guys both used to work at the CFTC and SEC. They don't work there anymore. But more importantly, they are coming out in mainstream media all of a sudden, really randomly, especially right after Vanguard decides to invest like $260 million into, or no, $560 million worth of Bitcoin mining stocks. 1 + 1 = 69 here. So moral of the story is I highly think that these Bitcoin ETFs will get approved. Traditional finance is 100% coming in. I have a source over at BlackRock that says we have about a month to continue to prepare. So if you're not currently in Bitcoin or have no idea what it is, I highly recommend you start doing your own research and educating yourself. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Sending love and light. Bye-bye.